I'm forgetting something. Good morning. Oh, Hope edited the video. So the video you see today, Hope put a lot of work into it. And I'm not going to lie to you, her video editing skills are miles, centuries ahead of mine. I cannot do what she did. She's really funny. Oh yeah. Yeah, happy hair day. Yeah. It's deep conditioning day. So normally if you see my hair in 2 ponytails or 2 plaits or 2 whatever, it's me putting deep conditioner in my head, and I just don't want to deal with the the frizz. Yes, so I have a video out for the stash and trash bag. It's like I told you guys, I'm trying to for 2023 introduce either new to me or new videos I haven't seen out. I came across this pattern on Etsy and I absolutely loved it. I like the uniqueness of having webbing, because right now we're all on a webbing kit. I don't know anyone that doesn't have tons of webbing, and a release strap, buckle strap. I think you could do this with a hook and a hook and loop, kind of hook and loop, or a swivel clasp and D-ring. But I really like the way it came out. Like it's super fun. And then I thought it was perfect because on the back of my chair, there's always a head theme. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I could put one there. And then I thought about when my kids were little and they would have to make boxes or bags to put on top of their desk or the back of their chairs for Valentine's Day. And I was like, this would be actually perfect if somebody volunteered to do one for all the ones for the class. It would be really cute to give as a teacher gift because it's useful. They can use it in their car or in their classroom and stuff it with like goodies like hand sanitizers, Kleenex, things like that. The schools don't actually pay the teachers to they're not a supply. It's up to us to give them to the school for the classroom. So I was like, this is cool. So yes, I was like, and the person was really, really nice, and she allowed me to do it, and it was really fun. I had fun with that. I have another cool fun project for that will be coming up in February. Next Fridays there should be 2 videos you should be getting. You should be getting the Aura Rosa video sometime next week, as well as you should be getting the bag of the month. The following one I have Imez Patterns Subway tote that I thought was unbelievably cute for wax canvas. And there's a lot of little newish to me at least, pattern designers that I haven't seen videos for that I'm working with to release like different style kinds of bags that are meant for just wax canvas, and bags that are meant for just cotton. I'm just trying to like open up the horizon. Yes, good morning, Arnetta. It is. Yeah. I did not know that the transition to each shot was Loki until later. My favorite part is when I announced that the reason why I used red red webbing is because I'm a Gryffindor, and then she yells out Gryffindor. Oh my god, that is like the one kid that has my sense of humor, like exactly, and she's so sarcastic like I am too. So, and we're both left-handed. So, we're the only 2. Yeah, it does. It shakes it up. I like to have something different. I'm going to reach out to this one person that has this really cool eyeglass case, and it's shaped like this really cool prism box. I'm reaching out to all these different people that I don't know that has a unique shape or something, that a skill that I don't see that my channel has shown yet. And again, once a month I will do a swoon pattern. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do for next month. I know a lot of people, the most bag that I'm getting requested for the swoon one is actually the Frankie, which is quite interesting because normally most people want a structure bag, and the Frankie is not structured, but to me it is the perfect everyday bag to wear because it's soft and pliable to your body. Everybody has different bag styles that they like. I love making structure bags, but if you look at the bags that I carry, they're usually really soft and squishy, because unless it's a bowler bag. If it's a bowler bag, there better be no squish to it whatsoever. Good morning. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's the transition. Yeah, the transition. Hoped at the transition with Loki because everyone knows how much I love Loki. That's my boy. And if I say his name again, like Beetlejuice, he will appear. So, he knows it, and you guys will love him right now because he's a distinguished gentleman. He found okay. So when he was a baby, we would put this scarf on him because he was so tiny then. I mean, realistically, he was never really tiny, but to us, again, 5'9", husband, 6'4", we think they're tiny. Like my 10-year-old is 5 feet tall already. So we thought he was tiny when he was little, so we would put the scarf on him. And as he got older, he kept wearing it. And then when he had to get his surgery last year, you guys all remember what happened last year. I'm still not over that. I think I actually have trauma over that. Like, that's another subject for another day. So he couldn't wear his scarf during surgery or when he had to wear the cone of shame and sorrow. So we didn't put it on him because he was weirdly possessive of it. And he found it when we were spring cleaning, so we washed it and he has it on him right now. And like you cannot get this scarf off of this dog for anything in the world. So I actually need to find another one so I can do like a switch and wash. Because he's a puppy. I mean, he's my puppy. He's only 2, but he's a puppy to me. He's going to be a puppy at 75. He will live that long because that's what I am willing it to happen like that, okay? So yeah, he's something for everybody, but Hope put him as the transition because everyone knows how much I love him. I know that's my boy. No, no, no. He's my boy because getting him out of here, he'll be eating something. Like yesterday, he walked off with a roll of cork. I almost fainted. I almost fainted. I almost fainted. But he does find unique stuff for me that I had no idea. I'm going to be making the Orosa bag today, and I'm actually going to be using this beautiful faux leather. And I totally did not know I had this until Loki pulled it out. I think I got it from Blue Calla a year and a half ago. And like, okay, so whenever I get money from any of these cons, what I like to do is purchase like fabrics, hardware, and vinyls from different parts of the world just to see what they have prepared to us. So I like when I already know like the stuff that Country Cow's showing, like her water resistant canvas and some of her webbings. I know for sure that if she still has some of this stuff in March, I'm going to be ordering from her. I love ordering from Country Cow. It's always a fun package to get. I like getting packages from all over the world. I know that sounds really corny, but I also like to keep the postage. I have a book. Don't ask. It's weird. I know. And Blue Calla's in Canada, and she has really cool patterns, and she does have some patterns that you cannot get online, that you only can get it if you purchase like that subscription for that month, and it comes with the pattern. So I love things like that. I know a lot of people don't. I don't know. I like it's having something exclusively just for me. I don't know, it makes me feel special. I know it's weird. It's weird. So she had some vinyls. So I bought some vinyls from her. I bought some stuff last year, and I thought I used all the vinyls up, and then this one came out. I was like, oh, you're going to be a Doctor Who bag. Yeah, dude. I'm going to pair it with this for my Orosa bag. What? It's going to be a sexy Doctor Who bag. It's happening. I was going to do Star Wars, but I was like, no, I haven't did some Whovian in a while. So I'm gonna go do some Doctor Who. You're welcome. You guys won't be able to see the bag, of course, until the bag pattern comes out next week. And then I think I figured out what I'm going to do for the video. I have a really two cute fabrics that I haven't seen anybody, and again, it's very summer. Good morning. Oh yeah, so very okay, so Hope wanted to do like happy music because she's really convinced that people will stay tuned and watch the whole video if there's some kind of cute music. And see, I'm the opposite. I can't stand music in videos so, because I get easily distracted. I'll start humming the tune, or I'll start making a rap with it, or I'll start making fake lyrics to the song. You have no idea. Like music when music takes control over me, um it's over. It's over. I can't focus. I'm hyper focused on the music. That's why when I'm working, if you are curious to what I'm listening to, it's usually audiobooks, but I felt shame from audiobooks because every month they send you a list of how many hours you listen to and whatever, and it would be like ridiculous. So I've been switching to listening to like, throwback music, and my kids will tell you, they'll be like, I didn't know mom knew how to rap until I came downstairs. So like so if I hear a tune in a video, I'll start making rap lyrics or just start humming different songs to it. It just don't even put on Queen around me. I will get so animated. You'll be like, what the hell, Shanova? Because like favorite band of all time, right? And same with Aerosmith. I can't hit any of Steven Tyler's notes, but I will try with all my heart. And in my head, I sound good, especially in the shower, but I don't. I'm not musically gifted like that, but I do love music. So yeah, when she was making me watch the video, I started making my own lyrics to the song, and she's like, "You are not watching the video." I was like, "This is why I can't have music in the background." Oh, you love the Outlander theme retreat? I do too. I really love the fact that that's going to be our theme. So I'm gonna have something really cute as a thank you gift that's kind of with like the Outlander theme too. Sandra's doing her thing with it. I'm really excited. The things that she's showing me for like the magnets and the pools, they're gonna be gorgeous. Our bags are gonna be phenomenal. And even if you're not an Outlander fan, the fact that they're dragonflies, it doesn't have to read Outlander. It could just be sophisticated spring or summer. It's very gorgeous hardware. She is doing her thing with it. And then she's very creative with the fabric choices. I am so excited for June. I'm just excited for all the retreats because I get to meet you guys, and it's just really cool to meet other people that love to sew, because in my little world, I'm the anomaly. I'm the person that I sew, and when I'm talking about what my next project is, people are looking at me like, that's fun to you, versus you guys are like, yeah, that is exciting, man. That is like you understand. My mother-in-law is a gifted sewist. Like the woman can sew, the woman can throw down. But she doesn't sew as often as I do, and nor has it as a business or a hobby like I do. So it's harder for her. She's never made a bag or anything like that. So it's harder to talk to her about sewing because she's more talking about like paper patterns and curtains. And I do make clothes. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen the million outfits I made. I'm obsessed with Gertie patterns. Um, you Anyone that knows me knows that I'm just freaking obsessed with vintage clothing. I have so many vintage patterns, but I don't. It's not my primary focus when it's my business. So you know, it's interesting. Yes, I love Doctor Who too. And I try to do, I'm still debating because I have this print and I do really like it with this brown, but I have this darker blue one that I think will make this brown pop out even more. And I'm just deciding whether or not if I'm going to go antique hardware or I have silver hardware with enamel pins for Doctor Who. So remember, everything I'm making, I'm in con season. Thread just comes out of nowhere. I'm in con season, so everything's con. Also today, at 1:15, me and Lauren will be live, and we're going to be talking about the retreat for Silver Whatever Studios, and I'm really excited about there. that I think there's like 3 or 4 tickets left. And talking to Lauren about things that she's doing, that the catering and there's special little goodies that the people are gonna get in there, and just there's so many things I can't say. Whoever goes to this event, I'm excited not only for you but for me, because whatever studios does a lot of special things that they don't announce to the public. And I am literally sitting here wagging my tail like, come on, April, like hurry up. Because I'm excited to go. I'm really, really excited to go. And if you were on Lauren's live yesterday, she is getting ready for her con at C2E2. I didn't get into C2E2. I have the hardest time getting into that one. One day I will, but I'm at OscillCon, so my con is before C2E2. So I know when she's like, I'm making 70 bags of this, I am feeling her, because this is exactly what I'm doing. I am going like hard. Every day I'm making different bags, and some days I can't show you the bags because they're tester bags. I'm taking my tester bags and making them into something for these conventions too. And it's about to be crunch time, because in February you guys probably will get a lot of random lives from me making random stuff, because I am one, I like having someone to talk to when I'm working. Two, I'm just in a mode, and listening to watching your comments and hearing what you guys have to say, or reading what you have to say, helps alleviate anxiety and stress. You love music too. It is. It's good for your soul. It definitely is. Oh, thank you, Julie. Yeah. But Hope was just like, I'm gonna put some music in there. And if you watch the video, 6:06, 6 minutes and 6 seconds, if you I put a comment in so you can hit that button to that thing. Hope is hilarious. Like, she's just too cute. Like, no one even knows how talented she is. She doesn't see herself as talented, and it drives me nuts, because I know that age that I'm a girl, I'm not a girl, but yet not a woman kind of thing, where you're that 13 through 18 and you're not a little girl anymore, and you're definitely not a grown woman, and it's this awkward in between where you're really having self-doubt about yourself. So she's that, and I'm trying to be just encouraging and let her know that she's amazing. And I'm not saying that because I'm her mom. It's that literally her dad, like me and Kendall were watching the video yesterday, and we're like, we couldn't do this. Our editing skills are nowhere near hers, and she's awesome. And she's going to be editing. I have 2 Patreon videos that I'm filming this weekend um for Patreon, and they're smaller videos, so she's going to be editing them. But even her speeding up my sewing, and helping me with the camera angle. If you guys notice the camera angle in that video, you could see sewing through the machine really well. That was her. That had nothing to do with me. She helped me set up the camera so that way that you guys can get an over the shoulder shot, so you can see exactly how I sew. So very, very brilliant. Don't I paid her through Etsy. She has a fur costume, so her little costume pieces cost a lot. So we go through Etsy. We're supporting small businesses, and she has her stuff. She's looking. She wants to get her paws for a yo-yo. Those sons of biscuits are in the UK, so it costs like $20 a ship, and they're like $70. So I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to wait for that one. Just give me a couple of days, okay? I have a couple orders I know that are coming through, and then I'll work that out so you can get them before the con. Yeah, well, if you could sew a bag, see, this is the thing. I feel like bag making is really interesting, because a lot of bag makers come from sewing garments, making hats, doing shoes, or quilting, garment making or whatever. So if you can make a bag, you can make any kind of clothes, because you know how to close. You know how to sew in tight circles, you know how to backstitch, you know how to do everything. So I hopefully plan on to sometime this year, most likely during like the slower part of the season, like in August or whatever, to show how to make a 1 or 2 garments, because I love sewing garments too. Like, I have fun, and I use my Juki 5550N for a lot of stuff. I don't really sew with knits. I usually only sew with woven materials. I love it. And if I can, I have this dream jacket that's made with all of wax canvas. This pattern is from, I have to think of this pattern. It's made with all wax canvas. There's 4 videos out on this jacket, because so many people want to make it, and I would love to do a series on how to make this jacket. But it is, woo, man, it's no small fleet. It's not a small, it has like drawstring, like channels through the wax canvas to pull in to make it nice and snug. It's called the Anorak jacket or something with an A. And I want to make it for next winter and fall, and it's all wax canvas. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I just got to get rolls. It has to be a consistent yardage because I think it takes like 8 or 10 yards of wax canvas. It's no joke. That jacket is no joke. Um, so I'm hoping if I can get that, because I wanted that to be like my August thing where I make this jacket and I break it down into 4 parts. So it'll be 4 parts through every Friday on in August. So I'm hoping I can do that one. That because that is not going to be a cheap fleet. That's going to be like a $200 to $300 jacket in materials alone. So, and I don't want to mess up. So I've been eyeing this jacket for like 6 years. I was like, it's about time I make this jacket. And then I found the wax canvas that I want to use. It's actually oilskin, so it doesn't crinkle as much. And I found the color, because apparently in color theory, I'm deep winter or early winter. So the colors I found this really pretty blue that has more of a teal color to it that I think will complement my skin color really well. And if you haven't found out about color theory, just put color theory in clothes, and then there's all these kinds of tests that you show what your skin complexion, your eye color, your hair color, and it could tell you what colors complement you the most. Color theory also plays a big part in sewing. I feel like a lot of people like my bags because I usually pick colors that are opposite on the color wheel, like from blue to brown, so they complement each other and they don't clash, and they become like a soothing and sophisticated look to you because of the color palette. So look up color theory when you ever have a chance, or if you guys would like me to make a video about it, I can do that as well. Let's see. I love that trash bag video. I think I'm going to be making everyone. Everyone's about to get one of these, but the Gryffindor one straight is going into the main car, and I don't care. All the Slytherins and all the Ravenclaws and Hufflepuffs in my family, I don't care. I'm Gryffindor. It's all about us anyways. You know it. I know it. So I was like, Gryffindor. Yes, I think I am so happy that I met all of you guys. You should try. Clothes are fun. Clothes are fun. Just try something fun. Try like doing like an apron, like an apron that can go around your waist while you're baking or cooking, or when Father's Day come around, try like you can try to make a man in your life or a friend or a masculine person or someone that celebrates Father's Day an apron. I have this really cool leather apron idea that I want to make Kendall for Father's Day, but I'm also curious on how well it's going to hold up. I seen the pattern on this leather workshop, and I'm like, I so want to make this for Kendall. I want to make a leather apron, but I also think when I think leather apron, I don't think grill. I think of like Frankenstein stuff, like like the laboratory, and then they have the big rubber gloves. I don't know why. That's where my mind goes to immediately when I hear leather apron. Don't. That's how interesting mind of Shinova. So yeah, I'm really excited. So what I'm gonna do, I can. Okay, so today at 1, I was writing down everything, my cursive print. So today at 1:15, it will be the live with Lauren. So if you are still interested in tickets, like I said, I think there's like 3 or 4 seats left. And I just got to say, I talked to somebody that is in my class that went to this last class from Lauren, and they cannot speak highly. They spoke so highly about their experience. It was amazing. So if you if you are in the area or you want to travel and have some fun, go to it. Not just for me, the things that her facility does for like special things, not just lunch. I mean like special things. Like I will talk about it when I come back because I don't want to ruin the surprise for anybody that's coming. It's pretty amazing. I never experienced anything like this, and I'm really excited about it. And then, if you are closer to North Carolina and you're like, hey, I want to go to the Garden Room Sewing and I want to do the Outlander retreat, you need to do it because, like, Sandra's mind is amazing. She just comes up with cool ideas and concepts and she throws things together really beautifully. And I'm not gonna lie, when I went there, the first restaurant we went to, best food I've had in a very long time. I like going to different states to try different food. I know that that shouldn't be a thing, but it is a thing for me. Um, so there's those two things, and I don't know. I'm waiting to see if I get into Wizardly Stitchery. I'm hoping I do. If that happens, then I'll let you guys know too. Let's see. I started making clothes and bags and moved to quilts. See, Arnetta, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what steps, Nicole. What bag are you talking about, Nicole's? I'm not too sure because I don't see it prior. Let's see. Saw Kate Smith's Peter Pan bag and thought it was the Heartbreaker one, yes. I know for a fact that I'm like I said, I'm part of Sarah's Patreon. She has a heart bag coming out on the first, and I'm literally waiting. Like I'm like, come on. I'm waiting for this time next week because I want that bag. So um um I haven't made the Heartbreaker one. I did make one from Try Us Bags try something try something. I did make one and that bag sold so fast. I do want to make a kind of like three, two to three, two. I'm gonna say two. I don't want to be overzealous. I want to make two heart bags. I'm gonna be starting to work on my Catalinas next week. I like to make Catalinas. Catalinas do really well for me at conventions. And I like to make them into slings. So and I like to make them with like leather and stuff like that and give them a really rustic look. And then I like to make occasionally like the more daintier one. So it's a perfect size. And I have a couple more bags from Sarah that I'm going to do for some Barbie prints and just like Ahsoka. I'm going to go hard. I'm going to try to bring the best of me at this convention so I can walk out with my head held high and able to buy things I need, like a freaking printer. I'm gonna get that Shaq printer, and then I'm gonna do the Shaq dance like he does in the commercials with the printer. I'm gonna do it. Do it hard, and then I plan on doing the iPad Pro if I make enough funds, so that way I don't have to deal with editing issues anymore. Yes, Sarah's bag looks. Yes, that's it. Margie, you think yes, I made that one. I made that heart bag and it was excellent. I forgot I made two actually. One was a she girl, she girl. One was Shira and the other one was Sally. And they were both from there and they immediately sold at the convention. And I always forget about that pattern. I have a tendency of making bags I have templates with versus paper patterns. I destroy paper patterns. Everyone's like, "Hey, laminate them, do whatever." I just destroy them. There are certain pattern pieces that I do laminate, like when I make the sling from the park sling. There's a pattern piece where you sew and you cut out some of your stuff. I have that laminated because that did not come with a template. And if you see that, it has like so many rotary cut throughs through it. It's not even funny. It's actually quite disgraceful. So, um, I just I'm really bad with it. So I try to bags that I know I make a lot of. I usually get the pattern, get the template if I can. But my rule of thumb is this: if I haven't sold 2 to 3 bags, I don't buy the template. I have to sell 2 to 3 of them in order for me to get it. So there, with that being said, there are some bags that I'm like, yes, this is going to do well at a convention, and it doesn't, and it has nothing to do with the bag. It's just what that event has. Like everyone's like, oh, everyone wants fanny pack. I did not sell any fanny packs except 2 um last AwesomeCon because everyone's like, I don't like them, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's all over the news. Everybody's wearing them. Why don't you like them? And then I'll get weird ones. What surprisingly always does well for me are, like I said, the Catalinas, Lola's from Swoon, um, uh, Georgia, not Georgia Girl Stitch, the messenger bag from Fierce Kitten. That bag does well for me, but I have modified that bag so much in the front, in the pockets, and everything. The men gravitate to that bag. Whenever I have it and I make it in leather, it's sold. It's usually the first bag that goes. So like you start getting a play of what works for you. I don't do small. I do smaller like little persimmons or whatever so the kids can buy because adults don't even look at them. I gotta. So my plan is that where's the okay, so my plan is that in February, I'm going to be going So Happy, because AwesomeCon is the 8th. So the 1st through the 6th, I'm going to be trying to make 1 to 2 wallets a day to see a wallet sell. I do notice that wallets sell if I have a matching bag of a bag with the matching wallet, but if it's their solo, it does not sell for me. I don't understand. And out of everything I make, I always feel like I make wallets better than I do bags. Just goes to show you just never know what people are going to like. The Wizard of Stitcheries in Texas. Oh, overalls. Okay, that would be cool. Oh, I can't cut a straight line either. That's why I have a ruler and a rotary. But even with that, if you ever look at my hands, you're like, oh, her nails are pretty. But look, I have rotary dents from like accidentally going over straight into my cuticle. This one hurts, by the way. So I can't cut a straight line. I generally cut myself by accident, non purpose. Okay. I have so many sewing injuries. It's not even funny. It's to the point now that like every 5 years, 3 to 5 years, I just go get a tetanus shot. Like, like you're gonna mess up. Just go get a tetanus shot. The Mighty Messenger, yes, I love that bag. That's my favorite pattern for messenger bags, and it's my favorite pattern to modify because it's simplistic. It kind of reminds me of Swoon. The reason why I love Swoon patterns so much is that it gives you a foundation to build on. By itself, the bag is phenomenal. What you add to it can make it extraordinary. Yeah. Yeah, fanny packs are really weird for me. Only the leather ones sell. So the Louis leather one sold for me, and I forgot the name of the other one. I had a couple, and if they're all leather, they'll sell for me. But if they're faux leather cork, no. Just like they won't do it. Like my other good selling one is the Ojima, but if the Ojima is made out of cork, nobody buys it, which makes no sense to me. Because when I explain cork and all its beautiful, glorious behold, they're like, yeah, no, they'll get the faux leather or the leather one. And I've been bringing a lot more leather goods to these conventions, and people are just like eating them up. Hi. Yes, that you don't be okay, Rohan. Okay. So, um, yeah, that's not creepy at all. That's motivating. I know. I'm so excited that you're going to be there. I love Christine. Christine is amazing. So she's a quite a character. Thank you. Thank you for deleting them. Yeah, Rohan, I feel like you're bringing this vibe down. We were like at a 9, 10 in early morning hype, and then you just brought that weird creepiness. It's awesome. It's, what time for you to watch, baby? I don't know. It's it is 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know, dude. Like Hope says this. Hope says if there's not trolls, then it's not a good live. Trolls keep the world go round for entertainment value. Sorry. Um so yeah, that's all I have today. If you want to reach out to me off of anything that I said, like I said, vinyl, because I always get asked what vinyl is. This is from Blue Calla. I don't know if she has it still. She is not a person that restocks often. She comes with just new stuff, which I'm here for because like I always like new things. Again, I like having things that are exclusive. My Thumbs and Thimbles is out for delivery. I am like going to be hounding my post box until it comes. It's the I got 3 Star Wars prints, and it was Darth Vader's, Princess Leia, and the same one that I used the the faux hide. So I got those. So I bought those for the convention. I'm excited. So I'm now just going to figure out if I'm going to use this one or a different print. I really like this, but the other print is a dark blue, like a navy blue, and I just feel like navy looks better with this brown. There's something about it. It's very like Oxford, very English to have like a dark blue with like a saddle brown, and I think I'm gonna go for that. Alrighty then. Well, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Yeah, actually, I have them over here. I don't know if I'm going to use those or if I'm going to use some antique. I haven't decided. I haven't decided yet. You think the dark? Yeah, I see. Okay, so Margie, you have to understand bestsellers for are different in every area. Last I'm going off of what I had last Awesome Con. My bestseller was the Ojima, the Fierce Kitten's Mighty Messenger, um, the Aries. Oh, the Gaia. The Gaia always does well. Like someone always buys that, like without a doubt, never fell. Lola's always a good seller for me. The thing is that the hard part for me is I don't do if I like I have Rosie, but I'm only bringing 3, and I'm only going to be three mighty messengers. I'm only the most I'll bring of the same pattern is 3. I try to have as many different shapes on my table as possible, so that way someone really truly feels like their bag is one of a kind. So that is my experience that I try to get people is that when you buy something from me, and the only other person that can probably explain that to you that's seen my setup is Arnetta. She could tell you I didn't have this multiple bags of the same pattern. I try to bring a plethora of different shapes so that way a person can feel really comfortable. And also my modifications. I believe in pockets. I am a pocket thank you. I am a pocket loving person. So I modify the Mighty Messenger to have more pockets. Like there's a mesh pocket in the front, and I'll have a back zipper pocket. So my bags, my best selling bags may not be a best selling for someone else because they probably are not doing the same things I'm doing. You got to make the bag yours. So feel confident in your fabrics, because just because we both have this fabric doesn't mean someone might buy yours over mine because they like the simplicity of yours. Someone might buy mine over yours because they like the color that I mix. You never know. It's a weird market. But as far as like my grown up bags that don't have any fandoms, um anything from Alexis or Rosa always sells heavily and hard for me. Everyone always likes her bags. I'll anything from Lavender and Twine. The Dainty Day Tripper from Mrs. H is a surprisingly awesome seller for me. People just love that bag. They just absolutely go crazy. There's always someone that's always looking for a good carpenter bag, and I'm always here to make one. But Yeah, yeah, Arnetta could tell you that if you look at my if you came to my setup and you've seen my bags, and I do post usually a picture in the group, and I'll do it this time too, of my setup. If you really zoom in, none of the bags are the same. I try to have different themes, like even though most of my bags are going to be Star Wars because there's a huge Star Wars cast that are going to be there. You're going to see me have Star Trek. You're going to have Doctor Who. You're going to see Disney. You're going to see non-Disney stuff. Like you're going to see so many different things that that's why I think I sell the way I sell at these conventions is that I don't have the same theme over and over again. So and it could be a downfall though too, because someone could see it back and be like, "Do you have this in, Star Trek?" Because I don't like Star Wars, which you need to get away from my table. I'm just like, you cannot like Star Wars. I'll be fine with it. But like, yeah, just be authentically you. That's the best advice I can give you. Yeah, navy and blue. I never ordered from them either, Christine. Oh, thank you, Margie. Thank you, Arnetta. Well, I hope everyone has a great day, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. And I have a good weekend, okay? Happy sewing, guys. Bye. I can never.